Hey there, and welcome to America in the age of stupidity, where reality, truth, and common sense just don't exist. Hi, I'm Chris. Democrats, they're kind of weird people. They truly, I don't understand their mental process, okay? But America desperately needs two things that the Democrats have always been against. Number one is more prisons, and number two is mental institutions. I mean, all you have to do is turn on the news every day, and it's so obvious you can see it. I mean, you got the two coasts. You got the West Coast and you got the East Coast. You got California, you got New York. And they're constantly looking to close prisons, the Democrats. Why? Listen to this. Their reasoning is that there's a decline in prison population. These morons. Of course there's a decline in prison population because you're not putting anybody in jail. You're not putting the criminals in jail. You let them run free. I mean, they got this cashless bail, you're in, you're out the next day. Why do you need prisons if you're not putting the criminals away? I mean, well, where's their thought process? I don't get that. I mean, Democrats wanted for years to close prisons. I mean, I remember that years back, before crime was even high. I mean, look, Democrats care more about the criminals than they do about victims. That's obvious, okay? All right, their heart goes out to the criminals. Oh, they're misunderstood or something like that. They call them bleeding heart liberals. That's what they are. Hell with the victims. They don't count, right? And what about mental institutions? Look at all the homeless. The majority of these homeless people are mentally ill. They're mentally ill. All right, and they just let them sleep in the streets. They don't do anything. All right, I mean, and you got these alphabet people and these trans people. They're mentally ill. These people are mentally ill. Instead of helping them, what do they do? They just, well, let them run free. Let them do what they want. We'll do whatever they want. It's not good. Okay, there was a time in America where you would take the criminal and put him in prison. And you would take mentally ill people and put them in mental institutions. That doesn't happen anymore, and I don't understand why. Okay? We have to get back to that. I mean, this is ridiculous. Crime is everywhere, all right? I mean, these mentally ill people have to be taken care of, but they're not. All right? I'm sorry, but these alphabet people are mentally ill. They truly mentally ill, and so is these trans people. Instead of helping them, go ahead, go get an operation. I hate to tell you this, but a man could never become a woman, and a woman could never become a man. And that's the story. End of story. Phew, man, glad I got that off my chest. So, hey, if you like, press like. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. Love to hear from you. And remember what I always say, just because we are living in the age of stupidity doesn't mean that we have to. And also remember what I always say, as long as there are Democrats, I will always have a stupid topic to talk about. Right? Right. Okay, so, God willing, I will see you next week.